Ahoy, shipmates! I thought we'd have a look at something a little different this morning here in the Port of Southampton. It's just a little past sunrise and cloudy and overcast, but there's no rain whatsoever. So I thought we'd have a look at the BigLift Happy Rover. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a look at a ship called Happy Rover? That's a great name. And the BigLift Shipping Company actually operates a number of ships in the Happy range. It's obviously a Dutch company, and they've got a really positive attitude towards naming their vessels. But as you can see this morning, the Happy Rover is just leaving the city cruise terminal with some yachts on board. There's also the Happy Star, the Happy Sky, the Happy Buccaneer, the Happy R-Type, Happy D-Type, interesting. BigLift has been operating since 1973, and in 1984 they launched the Happy Buccaneer, which had a lifting capacity of 2 times 550 metric tons, and for 20 years is recognised as the most powerful heavy lift vessel in the world. The listing capacity here of the Happy Rover is not quite the same. It's only 2 times 400 metric tons. And from the looks of the cargo on board, I don't think a lot of stress was put on those cranes. Appears to have a few pleasure boats on board this morning. She's pulling away from dock nicely and on her way to La Rochelle in France. Powered by a 8,700 kilowatt main engine. And those bow thrusters that you've just seen in action, well, they were 850 kilowatts. This vessel can operate a number of configurations with the deck plates. I have to say it's a element of shipping that I'm not that familiar with. It's nice to see different ships here in ports, but it's not often I see a cargo vessel carrying ships, so any opportunity. I think we're lining up nicely here for a potential photo. I would say the Happy Rover's got a lovely sea-based patina on it. I wonder if I could do something with that sky. That's a little more dramatic. The artificial one or the real one? Artificial one. I think it really makes the yellow of the hull stand out. Let's have a closer look, shall we, at some of these yachts that are on board. I'm happy to know, as I was paying attention earlier, that one of the yachts is registered in New Zealand and the other yacht is registered in Australia. And then I believe the small yacht is registered in Leamington. But they're off to France. Next stop, ultimate destination unknown. The overall length of the Happy Rover is 138 metres, with a breadth of 23 and a summer draft of 9.5. They have some winds coming over at the weekend, so I hope they've strapped those yachts down. I think we'll try for another shot over here. That's the Aurora in the background. Yeah, it's nice colours this morning. Now, the Aurora is in port just for a day. I imagine bringing some supplies on board. Maybe changing over a few crewmates. No word on the number of crew on board. Certainly see a few shipmates scurrying around on deck. Those deck plates you see can be removed, and I believe they can go in different locations to allow different types of heavy equipment to be transported. I would imagine it's more used to transporting parts of oil platforms and oil refineries such like, rather than a couple of little lightweights pleasure yachts. Well, I'm going to leave the Happy Rover to sail away to La Rochelle. Until next time, shipmates.